Parker LePla just became the all-time leading scorer at Goodrich basketball. You're a Goodrich basketball legend. Describe what makes him special, how cool it is for him to get this honor and a win.
When I saw him as an 8th grader, it was an AAU tournament against a team from North Carolina that was really, really good. And their center was 6'8". At that time, Parker was only about 6'5", and he outworked the kid and they ended up winning the game. And I told my assistant, Dave Pratt, I said, we got to have him. And the next, as a freshman, he came in. He's been the most fundamentally sound player. He passes better left-handed than some of our players do. He's always looking for the open man. When he was younger, I used to say, Park, you got to shoot it. So now we're working on him getting even stronger to the basket. But he's an all-A student. As you find out, he has great parents, a great brother, easy to coach. He's a gym rat. I'll be in here. We'll leave practice. Say we leave practice at 7:30. I'll say, Park, you and Jenny gonna shut up, close up for me? Got it, coach. And they're in there shooting all the time. Yesterday we practiced at 8 o'clock in the morning. Super Bowl Sunday. I walked out at 10 o'clock. They were both still shooting. Makes my job after all these years, real easy, real easy. This was a great game for you guys. I'm telling you, Hamady is a very fine team, well coached, great athletes. For us to do this tonight was one of the best I've ever had here at Goodrich.
You guys were down 10. You talked about that dynamic where something happens to Jenny when it's time to have his brothers back. He was special. You guys went on an 18-0 run to take control of this game. He had a number of big shots. He had the dunk. Talk about how he always has his brothers back, how the team always has each other's back.
When we played River Rouge, he was coming to the huddle, and one of River Rouge's kids threw an elbow, the dead ball. And I told Coach Pratt, I said, it's going to be different now. Jenny dunked on him right the next play. Same thing tonight. If you remember, he was walking to our huddle, and he got racked up. And I told Dave, I said, he's going to go off. And it's like when him and Colt are both going, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful thing to see. When you got Landon Williams is a jack of all trades. He can do anything we ask him to do. He facilitates our offense. Him and Parker on the top with Colt and Jensen, and Isaac Valley's a freshman who has senior mentality. He's just a basketball junkie too. These kids are a blast to coach. I mean, makes an old man happy.
From seeing the football success this year, of knowing how they overcame Harper Woods, a team that's beat them the year previously, and for you guys, it's been Warren Lincoln that's been the tough one to get over. How do you think the kids kind of, use that as motivation in now basketball?
We have really good parents at Goodrich. They let us coach. Tom and I have been doing this together a long. He's a football coach, and him and I have been doing it a long time. No one gets after us. They trust us with their kids. So it's a good thing when we get a little down like tonight. You didn't hear anybody booing, going, Coach, you got to do this. We just find a way to get it done, and that's how the football team is. Our baseball team's the same way. If you come and watch the girls tomorrow night, they're special to watch. I mean, we have a great attitude at Goodrich of how things are supposed to be done, and it's usually 100+%. And no one. It's like Philadelphia last night. No one cared who got the credit as long as they got the W. And that's the bottom line. I watched that I felt like a kid listening to Jalen Hurts and Saquon and the coach, how they talked about, hey man, we're all in this. And these guys are multi-millionaires, and they're leaving it out there. My guys are just kids who are playing basketball for the love of the game. So it makes it easy, fellas. I'm just telling you, it makes it easy.
You make me cry talking about my favorite team, Coach.